Hello, we are here today. Welcome back to Creative's Kitchen, and we're going to cook some lamb pie with vegetables. And here we have 475 grams of lamb and some vegetables. So first we are going to cook the lamb, but we're also going to chop our vegetables. So remove this lamb. And we have some vegetable here, pumpkin, carrots, red pepper, bell pepper, and some carrots, and some garlic and onion. So 2 onion and 2 cloves of garlic. Now we're going to chop our onion very fine. We're going to chop our garlic. I have 3 carrots here. We're now going to cut our carrot in small pieces. So now guys, as we're done chop our carrot, I'm going to remove our carrot and get our bell pepper and our pumpkin chopped. You can chop your pumpkin and your carrot and mix them in one bowl. So now we're going to chop our pumpkin. And I'm going to use my carrot peeler to peel our pumpkin. So right, we're going to peel these pumpkin. Now we're gonna dice our pumpkin. So hello, here we go. We just had some olive oil. I think I had a bit too much, but I'm going ahead with olive oil to our pan, and this is the chopped garlic and onion. Lamb to our pan, so that's 475 grams of minced lamb, and we cook all minced meat in the same way. Separate it so it can cook nicely. And I'm adding some all-purpose seasoning. Say about, don't add a lot because it's very salty. You don't want it to be a salsa. About a teaspoon. I'm just judging my season today. You want this to be really juicy because you're making pie. also we're going to add some Jamaican curry powder. So that was 1 tablespoon of curry powder. I had to allow. And I'm going to add another teaspoon. Oh, this looks yummy. And you have this Maggi sauce. I'm going to add some of that to give it the flavor. You also can add a few vegetable cubes in the sauce because you need to have a lot of sauce in it when you're making the pie. I'm going to add our carrot and pumpkin. So now we're going to add our carrot, our pumpkin. Get some frozen green peas in this as well. I'm making a large pie, so you don't have to have anything with this pie. Just have a nice gravy with this pie. We're gonna add some water to this pan now. We have a few more things to add to this, but while I'm gonna leave the pumpkin to cook and the carrot to half cook, and then we have guys, we're gonna make some vegetable stock and pour into that vegetables and let that. So we have 2 vegetable stock here and a cup of water. I'm gonna dissolve the vegetable stock in the cup of water and add this to our pan. So now that we dissolve our vegetable cube, we now pour this in to the pan and sure that everything is covered. That's a cup of water. Because I need the pie to be moist, I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup of water to this. Right now our pumpkin and carrot is cooked with the lamb, and I'm just gonna show you how tender is the pumpkin, so it just mash, so you don't have to worry about it. You need it to have that nice moist flavor in the pie, so you don't want it to dry and you want the pie to be a bit juicy. And here we have some mixed bean. So this bean is mixed with 5 different types like chickpeas, butter bean, kidney beans. It's a mixed tin of bean. You don't have to use a mixed tin of bean if you can't. You're not able to get that bean. Just put some beans together, butter bean, chickpeas, whatever your choice is. This is the bean. They said 5 bean mix. So it's 5 different mixture of bean. That's how I bought it. And now we're gonna add our bell pepper. And you just look at that. You have a nice, lovely, juicy sauce. Make sure it's juicy because when you put it in the oven to cook, to bake in the pastry, you don't want it to be dry. You want a nice, juicy pie, and as you can see, everything is just nice and tender in there, and it's have a lot of juice in it. You can see that for yourself, and you can just eat this. I just let the bell pepper cook a little bit more because that other bean I had is already cooked. So we're gonna leave this to cook for about another minute or so, and then I leave it to cool. Then add it to the pastry and then put it in the oven. Today I'm using ready-made pastry. Right, now we'll leave this to cook, and we're going to add our black pepper too. the pan and just add black pepper to your taste. And as you can see, it's looking healthy and lovely. The great thing about this is a lot of vegetables and beans, so that it's quite healthy, and plus you have the meat, so it's a meal by itself. Now I'm gonna taste what it tastes like. It's quite hot, so flavor is good, nice. So now I'm gonna leave this to cool, and then we'll remove this from the cooker and leave it to cool. We're gonna spray our dish to bake our vegetable and lamb pie. Guys, I have one ready-made pastry and one I made on my own. Reason why, because I bought two pastry and one is past its sell by date, so I had to make one for myself, which I was trying to avoid, but unfortunately I couldn't. Still do have a pack of ready-made one to place on the top, which is that. Get a fork, a knife. Pie is in the oven and ready to bake, so we leave this to bake and set our timer. And I'll leave this to bake for about 45 minutes. Now our lamb and vegetable pie is done, and this is how it looks. It looks a bit rough, but it is delicious. And now we're going to cut into it and serve it to the family. Try our lamb and vegetable and pumpkin pie. Juicy, tasty, and healthy. Great for family after a hard day at work. Can leave in the fridge for a couple of days. Just come home, slice a piece, and put it. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, and send me your comment. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to Creator's Kitchen.